Okay, good morning, students. And today
Good morning, sir.
good morning.
sir.
We'll continue with our chapter rational numbers.
sir.
Good morning. So today, in the previous class, we have discussed about the natural numbers, the properties, what they fulfill regarding the closure property, commutative property, associative property, distributive property. Then we have discussed about additive inverse, multiplicative inverse, how to represent the numbers, rational numbers on the number line, and to find out rational numbers between any two rational numbers. And this is what is the concept which is in this particular chapter that we have already discussed. Now let us start with solving problems based on this chapter. So start with exercise 1.1. All of you have the book with you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now let us start with look
Yes,
at
sir.
question number exercise 1.1, question number 1. We start with question number 1 and exercise 1.1. So the first question is find the sum. The first part is 5 by 8 plus minus 7 by 8. So hopefully I think this will be very simple question for you and you can very easily do it. So what we do, we take the LCM, the least common multiple, and the LCM of 8, and both are denominator same, so no problem in taking the LCM as 8. So what we do, 8 divided by 8, the result is multiplied with the numerator. So it is 5 and this is plus minus 7. So that gives you 5 minus 7 by 8, plus into minus is minus, and we get minus 2 by 8, and if you reduce it, it becomes minus 1 by 4. So it is very simple. Move on to the second part. Minus 8 by 19 plus 3 by 19. So again, since the denominators are the same, so the LCM remains the same, that is 19. We write minus 8 plus 3, and minus 8 plus 3 is minus 5. So when it is one negative sign, one positive sign, so it is always you have to subtract, but the sign will be the sign of the bigger number. Here 8 is bigger number and the sign attached or linked with 8 is negative sign, so the answer will be negative. It is very important to note. This is the common type of mistakes you commit. 19 by 30 minus plus of minus 9 by 30. So again here also, since the denominator is same, LCM remains the same, so it is 19 plus minus 9. So you can write it as 19 and plus into minus is minus 9 by 30, and 19 minus 9 is 10 by 30, and the result is 1 by 3. Hopefully you are understanding the fact. And now moving on to question number 2. Question number 2 is add number 1, 1 by 4 and 8 by 30. 8 by 30. So tell me what will be the LCM of 4 and 13?
Sir, 52.
So it is 52. So it is 13 times, we write 13 plus it is 4, so it is 32. So we have 545 by 52. So this is the result. If it can be reduced further, then you reduce it. If it is not, then let the answer remain as you have got. Number 2, 7 by 16 minus plus of minus 3 by 4. So what is the LCM here? What is the LCM?
16.
16. So it will be 7 plus 4 times, so it is minus 12. 4 4 is 16 and 4 into 3 is minus 12. So it is 7 minus 12 by 16. So it is 1 plus positive sign with 7 and negative sign with 12. So 1 plus and 1 minus, so you have to subtract. So 12 minus 7 is 5, but the number 12 is bigger, so the negative sign will be there. So it is minus 5 by 16. Number 3, minus 4 by 5 plus minus 6 by 20. So here the LCM obviously will be 20. So 5 into 4 and 4, that is minus 16 plus of minus 6. 20 is a same. So it is minus 6. So you can write it as minus 16 minus 6 by 20. So this is minus 22 by 20. So you can reduce it. So it is minus 11 by 10. So this is how we have to do question number 2. So moving on to question number 3, which is simplify. First question is 7 by 10 plus minus 4 by 5 plus minus 9 by 10. So what you do, you take the LCM of the denominators in each of the three. We have 10, 5 and 10. So the common multiple of this 7 by 10 plus minus 4 by 5 plus minus 9 by 10. So the LCM will be 10. So it is 7 plus 2 times multiplied by 4, it is minus 8. This remains the same. This is minus 9. So you can write 7 minus 8 minus 9 by 10. So we add the negative terms, 7 minus 17 by 10, and then we have equals to 17 minus 7 is 10, but the sign will be negative because 17 is the bigger number. So it is minus 10 by 10, and that is equals to minus 1. Is okay now? Now second part. The second part is 21 by 7 plus 8 by 6 plus minus 3 by 2. So what will be the LCM of 7, 6 and 2? You can. So what is the LCM?
42.
So the LCM is 2 into 7 into 3, and that is equals to 42. So we have 21 by 7 plus 8 by 6 plus of minus 3 by 2. So the LCM is 42 6 times. So 6 into 21, 126 plus 7, it is 56 plus it is 21. 21 is minus 62. 63. Now we'll add the positive numbers together. This 182 minus 63 by 42. So 119 by 42. So can it be reduced further?
Yes, sir.
By which number we can
By
reduce?
7.
By 7. So it will
By
be,
7.
yes. So it is 17 by 6. So the final answer is 17 by 6. Now in question number 4, name the property. Name the property. Number 1, 2 by 9 plus 9 by 11 is written as is equals to 9 by 11 plus 2 by 9. So which property is fulfilled here?
The commutative.
This is commutative property. So I am skipping this question. You can easily say I am moving on to question number 5. Properties are known to you. Just you have to write down the property which is being fulfilled here. I am moving on to question number 5. Find the value of A. So in question number 5 we need to find the value of A. So the first one is 3 by 4 plus 11 by 2 equals to 7 by 12 plus A. So you can shift this number to this side and simplify it. You get the result. So you can write A is equals to 3 by 4 11 by 2 minus 7 by 12. So this we can take the LCM. Obviously it will be 12. It is 9. It is 66 minus 7. So A is equals to 75 minus 7 divided by 12. 75 minus 7 by 12, 68 by 12. Now we can reduce it
Yes, sir, by 4.
by 4 and this comes to 17 by 3. So the value of A is coming to 17 by 3. Question number, if you are looking at the book, question number 6, question number 5 I have done one on the board and 3 more parts are there that you will try to find out. I think it will not be a problem for you to get the solution. In question number 6 we have add minus 8 by 11 plus 0, and whenever you add 0 to anything the result remains the same, unchanged. Similarly 0 plus 5 by 12, the answer will be 5 by 12. 5 by 3 plus minus 5 by 3, that means you are adding the number to its negative, that is 5 by 3. If you change the sign becomes minus 5 by 3, that becomes 0. In the similar way in part 4, 7 by 11 plus 7 by minus 11. So minus you can take it in the numerator, so you can make it as 7 by 11 minus 7 by 11. So that also becomes equals to 0. So now let us move, and question number 7. You have to verify the answer on both sides. Number 1 is 2 by 3 plus minus 5 by 8. You have to find, verify means you have to simplify. Let us do it. You have to do this calculation and then we have to see that the result on both sides are equal or not. If equal, that means they are verified, means it is true. So question number 7 is verified. So number 1 is 2 by 3 plus minus 5 by 8 is equals to minus 5 by 8 plus 2 by 3. It is actually obviously satisfying. You can very clearly say this is the commutative property, but then since it is being told verify, so let us check it. So we can solve the left hand side, that is 2 by 3 plus minus 5 by 8. So the LCM will be 24, so 16 plus minus of 15. So it is 16 minus 15 by 24 and that is equals to 1 by 24. So let us check the right hand side. It is minus 5 by 8 plus 2 by 3. LCM will be again 24, 3. This is minus 15 plus 8, 16, and that is equals to 1 by 24. So in both the cases, on the left hand side the answer is 1 by 24, right hand side is also 1 by 24. So you will write therefore the left hand side is equals to right hand side, hence it is verified. Okay, this way you have to solve. Whenever you are told the question is verified, then you have to physically do the calculation and so that the value on the left hand side as well as on the right hand side are the same. So similarly in the second part of this question you will do the same thing. Now moving on to question number 8. Write the additive inverse. What is the meaning of additive inverse? What is the meaning of additive inverse? So what will be the additive inverse of 1 by 9?
Sir, minus 1 minus.
So simply, in order to find the additive inverse, just change the sign of this. So the additive inverse of this is minus 1 by 9. If it would have been given minus 1 by 9, just change the sign and make it 1 by 9. So whenever you are asked find or write the additive inverse, just change the sign from positive to negative, or if it is in negative, change it to positive. So question number 8 also is very simple for you. And question number 9 is the fill in the blanks. Question number 9 is given, fill in the blanks. So number 1 is 23 by 118 plus minus 19 by 29, and that is equals to blank plus 23 by 118. So can you tell me the blank, what is to be filled inside the blank? So in both sides this is available. So if you are to this, in this sign is the sign of equality. That means whatever value is there on the left hand side, the value on the right hand side also have to be the same. So that is why the significance of this symbol, equality symbol, means the values on both sides should be equal. So this factor is common on both sides, and on the left hand side this is the extra factor, so this only will be coming to this position. So in the fill in the blanks it will be minus 19 by 29. So this is the blank, I am marking it with a square, inside a square, so this is the blank. So similarly, if we go to this part, minus 11 plus minus 5 is equals to minus 5 plus the blank. So again you can make out what could be the value in the blank. That will be on both sides. If you compare, as I told you, the values on both sides have to be equal. So minus 5 is appearing on both sides. The extra factor which is appearing on the left hand side is minus 7 by 11. So this side also it will be minus 7 by 11. And if you put minus 7 by 11, then the equality sign holds. That means values on both sides are equal. So now we move on to this particular question. I am leaving it for you and you will complete this question number 9. Moving on to the question number 10. Question number 10. A cabinet shop. A cabinet shop made a desktop. Made a desktop by gluing a sheet of 5 by 16 centimeter oak veneer to a seat of 3 by 4 centimeter plywood. What was the total thickness of the desktop? What was the total thickness of the desktop? So let us read the question. Cabinet shop made a desktop by giving a glue sheet of 5 by 6 centimeter oak veneer to a sheet of 3 by 4 centimeter plywood. That means if this is the desktop, this is your plywood, this is the thickness, and above this glue is also given as a sheet. So you need to find the total thickness. So this much, this is the plywood, the thickness of which is given as 3 by 4 centimeter, and this is the glue whose thickness is 5 by 6 centimeter. So now what is the total thickness? Total thickness will be 3 by 4 plus 5 by 16. We take the LCM 16, which is 12 plus 5, that is 17 by 16 centimeter. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
So this concludes the exercise 1.1 of this particular chapter. Now let us discuss the exercise 1.2, which is based on the subtraction part. Exercise 1.2. The first question, subtract part 1 minus 3 by 11 from 7 by 11. So when it is told subtract minus 3 by 11 from 7 by 11, that is, you have to write this number first and this number in the second position. So it is from 7 by 11, so it is 7 by 11 minus 3 by 11. So we take the LCM, that becomes 11. So 7 minus of minus 3, so that is 7 plus 3 by 11, and that gives you 10 by 11. Okay, now the second, we take another one, part 3 I am taking, minus 17 by 18 from minus 31 by 36. So since it is from, so minus 31 by 36 will be written in the first position. So minus 31 by 36, subtract, so it is minus 17 by 18. So we write, take the LCM, this is 36, it is minus 31 minus of, this is 2, so it is minus 34. So you get minus 31 plus 34 by 36, this gives you 3 by 36, and that is 1 by 12. Now moving on to question number 2. Find the difference. Find the difference. So the question, I take the first one as minus 6 by 13 minus of minus 11 by 13. It is directly given the sign of subtraction, so you don't have to change the positions here in this case. You simply go ahead with the calculation. So we take the LCM, that comes to 13. It is minus 6 minus of minus 11, so it is minus 6 plus 11 by 13, so it is 5 by 13. Let us number 2, 13 by 36 minus 9 by 24. So you first need to take the LCM of 36 and 24. So if you are not confident enough, find in this way. So 2, this will be 18 and this will be 12. So it is 2, this is 9 and this is 6. So it is 3, 3 and 2. So the LCM is 2, this product of this, 4 to the 12, 36, 72. So LCM is 72. So 36 multiplied by 2 and this will be 26 minus 24 into 3, so it is 27. So it gives you minus 1 by 72. Okay. So moving on to the question number 3. That is simplified. So number 1, 2 by 3 plus minus 6 by 7 minus 1 by 21. Very similar to the one that we did in the previous exercise. Just need to take the LCM here. LCM is 21. So 3, 7, 7 into 2 is 14 plus 7, 3, 6 into 3 is 18. So it will be minus 18 and this is minus 1. So it is 14 minus 18 minus 1 by 21. Simplify the negative terms first. So 14 minus 19 by 21 and this gives you minus 5 by 21. We take the third part, 5 by 3. 5 by 3 minus 4 by 5 minus 23 by 6 plus 26 by 15. So first we need to find the LCM of all these 4, 3, 5, 6 and 15. So let us take the LCM first, 3, 5, 6 and 15. So it is 5, 1, 2, 1. 15 into 2, 30 will be the LCM of this 4 rational numbers. So 10 into 5 is 50 minus 5 into 6, 6 into 4 is 24, 6 into 5. So this is 5, so 23 into 5, 115 plus 15 into 2, so 26 into 2 is 52. So finally we have to simplify the numerator. We add the positive numbers together. 50 plus 52 is 102 and minus 15, 24, 39, 139 by 30. So we subtract this 102, it is minus of 37 by 30. So this is the final result, minus 37 by 30. So moving on to question number 4. If A equals to 3 by 5 and b equals to minus 7 by 5, so that a minus b is not equals to b minus a. So let us check one by one. First one is a minus b. A is 3 by 5 minus of minus 7 by 5. So the LCM is 5. This is 3 minus of minus 7. So this is 3 plus 7 by 5, and that is equals to 10 by 5, and that comes to 2. So let us check b minus a now. B minus a, b is written has to be written first, minus a is 3 by 5. So if you take the LCM, it comes to 5, minus 7, minus 3, that becomes minus 10 by 5, and the final result is minus 2. So when you calculated a minus b, the result comes to 2, and when you calculate b minus a, the result comes to minus 2. So therefore, a minus b is not equals to b minus a. Hence it is proved. Similar way, question number 5, I am leaving it to you, and you will simplify and you will check that the values on the left hand side and the right hand side are not equal. So that you will do. Now question number 6 also the same thing. Moving on to question number 7. Now question number 7 says, what rational number should be added to minus 14 by 11, so that the sum may be 0. So the question is, what rational number should be added to minus 14 by 11? So minus 14 by 11 is the number plus how much, what? This is the question mark. What is to be added to this so that your result comes to 0? Okay, so when you add the number to its negative, we know the final result is 0. So you can solve this by the help of taking a variable also, or you can apply the property, that is the additive inverse. If you take what is the additive inverse of this, that is 14 by 11. So if you add the additive inverse to this value, the final value will become 0. So you know that if 2 is the number, its inverse is minus 2. So if you add these 2, the final value becomes 0. So we have to add, if you take it as, let me take, taking in the form of equation, if you take, let it be x, so x is equals to 14 by 11. This will be shifted to the other side. So the 14 by 11 is the number which is to be added to minus 14 by 11, so that the final answer is 0. So always remember, if you add the number to its inverse, additive inverse, the final result will be 0. So moving on to question number 8. What should be subtracted? What should be subtracted from 1 by 8 to make it minus 5 by 8? So I want you to solve the question and tell me the answer. The question is like this: what should be subtracted from 1 by 8? So 1 by 8 minus question mark, and you get the final result as minus 5 by 8. So solve this and tell me the answer to this particular question.
3 by 4. Sir, 3 by 4.
3 by 4. Okay. So what was your procedure? Tell. How did you solve this?
Sir, first I taken a variable x.
Okay. And
Then,
taking it
then
as your
put it
opinion.
in that equation.
So we take it as x. So minus x is equals to minus 5 by 8 minus 1 by 8. So if you take the LCM here, this becomes 8. This is minus 5 minus 1, that is minus 6 by 8. So we have minus x is equals to minus 6 by 8, or we have minus x equals to minus 3 by 4. So if it is minus x equals to minus 3 by 4, we multiply both sides by minus 1, so we get x equals to 3 by 4. Okay. So our next question, number 9. Subtract minus 4 by 5 from minus 14 by 5 and minus 14 by 5 from minus 4 by 5. Are the two results equal? So that I am not doing now. Are the two results equal? So the question says, calculation part you will complete. After the question, subtract minus 4 by from this. So minus 14 by 5 minus minus 4 by 5. Get the result here, and minus 14 by 5 from minus 4 by 5. So minus 4 by 5 minus minus 14 by 5. Solve both these two and you check whether the values are same or not. If it is equal, say they are equal. If it is not, they are not equal. So moving on to question number 10. The sum of two rational numbers is 11 by 14. If one of them is 3 by 7, find the other. Okay, this is also very simple question. The sum of two rational numbers is 11 by 14. That means adding two rational numbers gives the result 11, 14. And out of this, one of them is 3 by 7, then find the other number. So if supposing the sum of two numbers is 10 and one number is 3, so how you find the other number? The other number is obtained by subtracting the value from the final result. So if one of them is 3 by 7 and the total is 11 by 14, so subtract 3 by 7 from 11 by 14. So find the other number is equals to 11 by 14 minus 3 by 7. So this is 14, 11 minus 6, that is 5 by 14. It is clear hopefully. Now let us get into question number 11. By the time, just have a look. Okay, now moving on to question number 11. One more thing I tell you, I try to record this online lectures and I post it in this YouTube. Okay, so you can look this. If anyone misses this particular lecture session, then you can go to YouTube and you can see this same class that is being held now here in SRD Maths Academy, right? So in case you miss out, you can refer to this particular channel of YouTube. This is my channel, and there you can go through your class and see if you miss something on that. So now moving on to question number 11. Subtract the sum of 14 by 11 and 13 by 33 from the sum of 8 by 11 and 3 by 22. So in this particular question, what you have to do is subtract the sum of these two. First you have to add these two, and then you have to add these two. So subtract this result of this from the result of this. So first you need to add these values and these values, and then from this value subtract the result of this one. So let us move. So let us find out this sum. 8 by 11 plus 3 by 22. So if we take the LCM, this is 22. So it is 16 plus 3, that is 19 by 22. So the result of this is 19 by 22. Let us come to this. 14 by 11 plus 13 by 33. If we take the LCM, this is 33, 3, this is 42 plus 13, 55 by 33, and that is 5 by 3. Now you have to do is from this value you have to subtract this value. Am I okay? 342, right? So now 19 by 22 minus 5 by 3, it will be 66. So it is 19 minus now 22 into 5, 110. So 110 minus 19, 91 by 66. Is the answer correct or not? Please check it. Can you check the answer from the book?
No, sir, not correct.
Where I went wrong?
So
14 by
you have
11.
not multiplied 19 by 3.
Where one? Which one? Where?
Sir, in 19 by 22 minus 5 by 3, sir.
Here.
That is the last part, sir.
This one.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is suppose 66, na? So this is 57, na? Minus 22, this is 110. Okay, 110 minus 57. How much? Minus 53.
Yes, sir.
So it is minus 53 by 66. So the result is here minus 53 by 66. So question number 12. The sum of three rational numbers a by b, c by d and e by f is 13 by 16. And if the sum of a by b and c by d is 2 by 15, find e by f. Very simple question it is. Number 12 it is, I am not writing the question, it is given A by B plus C by D plus E by F is equals to 13 by 60, and also it is given A by B plus C by D equals to 2 by 15. You have to find E by F. So this part is given. Let us write A by B plus C by D plus E by F is equals to 13 by 60, and this part is given as 2 by 15. So we write here 2 by 15 plus E by F equals to 13 by 60. So E by F is equals to 13 by 60 minus 2 by 15, and that goes, this is 60. 13 minus 4 into 2, 8. This is 5 by 60, and that is 1 by 12. Okay, so this is 1 by 12. The value of E by F is 1 by 12. So you can check it by putting the value 2 by 5 and plus 1 by 12, so it will give you 13 by 60. Okay, so question number 12 it is done. Question 13, you have to compute the following which is given, and that you can do fill in the blanks also, is no problem for you. And the last question, that is 15, I give it as homework. So with this we cover up 2 exercises of this particular chapter. In the next class we will be taking up multiplication, division, and then we have the representation of the rational numbers on the number line and the rational number between any 2 rational numbers. So in the next class we will be taking up these topics, and in the meantime whatever have been discussed, you just go through that, do your revision work. In case you can solve the next exercise also, you can go ahead. For the time being, it's all for today. Have a nice day, enjoy yourself. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Bye bye.